welcome to our home. I am Princess.
And I'm the Goob, and this is
Gulps'N'Games,
the weekly show where we have some drinks, give you a little information on them, and then we play a game and give a little how-to on it. So this week we thought we'd use a staple that almost everyone's heard of, Corona.
Do you have a thingy?
They're not twist off?
No.
Alright, so Corona. This one's Corona Light. That was the only one they had. I did buy both of the beers that you'll see tonight at this
Bye-bye.
new place out in Frankenmuth called Just the Essentials. I'll throw up their card right here. So it's really nice having a place that sells craft beer near us, and very friendly people that work there. Very helpful, and he saw that I had a few beers in my hand. He came and asked if he could grab and bring them up to the counter. If I was done, he could ring me up. And so the Corona is generally served with a lime wedge. I think Orville stole one of my lime wedges.
Oh, I didn't see him. I only brought two over.
I had already had two over.
Oh. I think I made my line too big.
So Corona is from a brewery called, and I'm going to mispronounce all these Spanish words, so bear with me, Cerveceria Modelo.
I'm worried about getting all my juice.
Okay.
There we go.
They're actually owned by a Belgian company, AB InBev, which also owns Budweiser and O'Doul's. But Cerveceria Modelo, also known as Group Modelo, was founded in 1925 and was previously owned by, and I am sorry, ma'am, if you watch this, that I am butchering your name, Maria Asuncion Aramburuzubal.
Okay.
She's also known as Maria's son.
We can say that.
Yeah. She's actually Mexico's second wealthiest woman. And
that's cool.
Yeah, she inherited her stake in Group Modelo, so it was a family business before she sold to the InBev. So Corona Light is a Pilsner style lager. It should have a fruit honey aroma and a hop flavor, and like I said, it's generally served with a lime wedge. I didn't know you were supposed to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. I just popped it right in, and it'll like drink through it.
I just saw that there was still more juice in it, so you do whatever you
wait,
want to do to your line.
What do you say in Mexico when you?
I don't know. I don't know Spanish.
Echo. How do you say cheers in Mexico?
Nos vemos en salud.
Salud, that's the one. Salud.
Salud.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had that?
A long time ago. I think I've had it one time.
It's a really good domestic beer. Is it considered domestic in the United States? I think so.
No, it is. Actually, I don't think I said that part.
No, it's not?
It is the top selling beer in Mexico, #1 top selling beer, and it's #5 nationwide. I do not believe they consider it domestic.
Blue Moon is now domestic.
It even says
in
imported.
some places, even though it's I think it's imported. Oh, okay.
So go ahead and clear your palate.
It is a good beer. Not what I normally get, but it is good if you're somewhere and that's the only beer you know and understand what it is.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice.
Mexico and they're giving you all these weird names, you're like, oh, I know that one.
It's a good light beer. I won't drink anymore until I. Then our next beer.
I almost choked on that.
This is yours to talk about.
Oh. Well, where'd my paper go?
You didn't have anything written on it. I threw it away.
I had where they're at.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're down here.
Oh, in Bridgman, Michigan. It's called Tapistry Brewery. I tried
Tapistry.
I like Tapistry. Tapistry Brewery. I tried looking up their history, but their website's under construction, so I couldn't get any information. I even looked at their Facebook, and they had really good comments on there. Nothing bad. Some of my people and my friends have been there. So I'm sure I'll probably drink this again. If we've never, I'm pretty sure we've had beer from them before.
I think so. Not in our video though.
Oh. Yeah, we drink beer outside the videos, guys. Sorry. How do you think we find all these great beers?
So go ahead and read about the beer then.
Oh, okay. This is an American Indian Pale Ale, dry hop with Centennial Cascade.
Centennial.
Okay, Centennial Cascade and Chinook. Says this was designed to meet you at the nose with a strong yet balanced blend of American hops and malt.
All right, so it is an IPA, so I'm going to go ahead and predict grapefruit.
I don't smell that right now.
Well, I am.
Did I ever say the name? It's Reactor. I don't think I ever said the name.
Oh. Yeah, that's good.
It is good.
Doesn't have a very strong grapefruit flavor. I can still taste the grapefruit.
No, but you can tell it's hoppy or IPA-ish.
I like that it's not like grapefruit forward like a lot of IPAs are. So we were thinking, we got us a nuclear reactor, gives you reaction poisoning, and we have ourselves some Corona. So why don't we go ahead and play Death Wish, a game in which you collect symptoms in order to get diseases. What better than to have Corona, huh? So
when was this game made? Is it in there, or a funny version of it?
I don't think so. I believe it was made in 2018.
Aww.
So let's go ahead. Give me a moment. Let me get set up, and I'll be right back. All right. So the game is set up. You have 4 different types of cards. You have your symptom cards, your afflictor cards, outbreak cards, and disease cards. The object of the game is to get as many diseases as you can in order to get the most skulls. So each disease gives you so many skulls. With 2 to 5 players, it was 10 skulls, and over that, I believe it was 12 or 13 skulls. It even said, don't worry about that. Make up whatever number you want. The more skulls that you go to collect, the longer the game. So if you want a real quick, short game, just make it where it's 5 skulls wins. And if you want a longer game, make it 20 skulls in order to win. So in order to get the diseases, you have to have a certain amount of symptoms and an afflictor. You only need 1 afflictor, but each one tells you how many. So for instance, itchyballosis. In order to get this, it tells you here, this bigger number up in the top corner is a 3. So if you have 3 symptoms, and if you notice it's orange, there's 4 different colors. There's blue, orange, white, and red. And you'll see the inflictors are also colored. So in order to get this one, which is orange, I would need an orange inflictor and 3 orange symptoms. Now there's also this little smaller number underneath the 3. With that one, if I were to get 4 orange symptoms, I can use somebody else's afflictor. So if she had an orange afflictor over here, I could grab her afflictor and use that with my my 4 symptoms in order to claim this. Then you'll also notice that there's some rainbow symptoms. Rainbow symptoms are allowed to be used for any color you want them to be. So they're anything. And then you have rainbow diseases. In order to get these, you need 1 color of each symptom and any afflictor you want. So the afflictor can be any color, but then you need to have 1 of each symptom colors. Then there's these outbreak cards. We don't have one on the... Oh, we do. So as you'll notice on here, in the bottom, if you collect this one, it has this little outbreak symbol. You pick up the outbreak card and do what it says. So so then we go to gameplay. So during your turn, you get to choose 1 of 4 different actions. You can either pick up 2 symptoms. Now, Did you have a question?
No.
Oh, you sigh like you're getting ready to say something. So you can either just draw 2 symptoms from the top of the deck, or you can take 2 from the pile here. Now, this one's a rainbow one. That would count as both of your things. Unless if you draw one from the pile and it's a rainbow, that doesn't count as both of them. But if you pick this rainbow card up, you can only pick up the 1 card. If you don't want to pick up any symptoms, but because you have a lot of those, because you can only have 7 symptom cards in your hand, so you start off with 4. Once you get more than 7, you have to discard down to 7 of those. So let's say you already have 7 of those and you just need a different afflictor. So on your turn, you can, instead of drawing symptoms, draw afflictors. You get to pick up 2 afflictor cards, look at them, choose one, and then put the other one on top of this card that's showing. Or you can just take the one that's showing. So let's say it's blue and I need orange. Orange isn't out here. I could draw these, look and see if either one of these is orange, take that one, and then the other one goes on top of this one now.
Okay. The game's not really as hard as the directions make it sound.
Once you see us playing it, it'll make it a lot more. I just want to
Yes.
give an overview of the game and then we'll start playing. That's the second thing that you can do on your turn. The third thing is to spread a disease. So let's say let's actually flip these and put blue over here and make them all orange. Well, none of us have an orange afflictor, but I have a blue afflictor, so I might want to go after this blue card that's over here. I can't while it's over in the incubator. But if I spread a disease, I take it and put it on top of one of these cards. So now...
Oh, no one did that the other night,
No.
did they?
So now this card, it covers up the one underneath it. We flip over a new one into the incubator, and I can go after this on my next turn because that would be my turn doing that. And then when I take it off, this one is showing again. And you can only have one of each, one card on top of each. So I can't, if there's already all 4 of them already have one on top, you can't put another card over. They're all full. And then same thing, when that comes off, this wouldn't move over. Normally if I take this card moves over and you flip a new one over. But if you take the one that's on top, obviously you don't move this one on top right away. And then the fourth thing to do is to contract the disease, which I already explained about using your symptoms that you've gathered to contract a disease. And then you do whatever the outbreak card says. So why don't we just go ahead and start playing?
Yep. You go first.
Oh yeah, how was that you decided who went first?
There was the oldest, I
No,
believe,
no.
wasn't it?
Whoever is more aptly dressed for a funeral.
Oh, yeah.
So technically you would go
I guess
first.
it's me again, even though I had the bright green on, because I still have a white and black shirt on, like I had on the other night.
If no one's really aptly dressed for a funeral, you go with whoever's wearing the darkest colors.
Okay, but I want you to go first.
Okay, so I'm going first because she wants me to go first. I'm actually going to right away go for meningitis here.
Already?
Yeah,
You
I
got
got
one of each? Oh
blue,
my God.
white, red, and rainbow. So that's going to be my yellow one. And you can use, if you have all 4 of your cards in your hand or all rainbow cards, you can use all 4 rainbows and make them all different colors for this one or for any of them. And then I'm going to use my shared a toothbrush. So I caught meningitis because I shared a toothbrush, and the symptoms were attraction to donkeys, no fashion sense, nuclear sneezes, and I can't feel my face. So I put those cards to the side now. Now it does have the outbreak thing, so before I even move anything over, I look at the card. It is not, some of them say keeper on top. If it's keeper, you keep it to yourself. This one does not say keeper.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm keeper. I say keeper.
Oh, no.
So this says, the disease has been let loose. The incubation disease is now available to you to contact in addition to the diseases in the disease pool. So it's not a keeper card, but it is, I do get to, it gives me, I'm allowed to go after this card over here now. So I can go after those cards. So that was my turn, and now it's her turn.
My turn. Me. What did you say about the last last one that I can draw and I can take that and move it somewhere?
This, if you want to move this over here,
Yeah.
right now it wouldn't make any sense to
doesn't
do
really,
that
'cause I don't
because
have that
they're all
color
orange
anyways,
anyways.
so,
But
yeah.
if this was a color that you had like
Okay.
red or white, you could move it over here on your turn.
Or I can take an afflictor.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, you are only allowed to have 3 afflictors. So like on her turn right now, she can draw 2, but let's say neither one of those is yellow, so she keeps one of them and discards the other one. Then on her next turn, she can draw 2 more, but she'd have to discard down to 3 of those.
Question,
Yes.
what if you had one and you did the afflictor? You can keep both of them?
No,
or-
you only get to
because
keep
I
one.
thought you had to.
No,
okay.
you're only allowed to keep
Okay.
1 on your turn.
That's what I thought, but when you said it like that, I was like, oh, maybe we had to give one back because they had 2, but I wasn't following something, which normally happens. But I actually caught on to this game pretty fast, especially once Nate said it's some parts of it similar to Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, like the whole drawing the cards is
Yes.
is exactly how Ticket to Ride works. You can only take the rainbow one showing if it's as
I'm
one.
gonna take some symptoms. If I can catch on fast to it, then you know it's a good
All right,
game.
so I'm going to grab a couple symptoms. Now, normally you would take one and then flip the next one over and then take the other one because you might want to take the one that's showing that you flipped over. But in my case, I just wanted both the orange cards, orange or yellow. I mean, it's kind of like the goldenrod color, you know, it's both orange and yellow. It's your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now she has 6 cards, so she gets to draw 2 more symptoms if that's what she wants to collect, but she'd have to discard one of those at the end of her turn.
Or I can just take this wild, right?
Yep. Okay, it's your turn.
I want to make these go away.
No, you can't. Oh, excuse me. So now what you could do, though, is if you move this one over here, you flip this one back over, and you could essentially go after, find a new one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have 8. That's right.
Babe, you just picked up 2 from here. What are you
No,
doing?
I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
I did. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I still had to get rid of one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I gotta get rid of one of these, right? Because I
Yeah.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You need to get rid of 2 then.
Well, let's get rid of these 2 guys. Where do they go?
Just over here.
Okay.
It's your turn again.
Yep. And this one.
Alright, I'm going to contract a disease. So I'm going to, I'm actually going to use the broken vial thing that lets me go after this one. So I caught smellow fever because I was bitten by a spider monkey. The symptoms were that I forgot how to breathe, a really small brain, poor life choices, and a hairy back. Now, it is a outbreak card, so then, oops, keep doing, no, that's still right here. So, grab an outbreak card. Immunity boost. Boost a player's lifespan and place this card on their disease stack. They must collect 1 extra skull in order to win. So now she has to get 11 skulls in order to win, and this card gets flipped over here, and now it's your turn.
Okay, explain to me again how I get
You
that
just
one over here?
take this, put it on top of any of these cards that you want, and then you flip over the disease card to have a new incubation card.
And then that's my turn.
That's your
right?
turn.
Okay.
So obviously for my turn, I have to take symptoms because I have no symptoms. And now it's your turn.
Okay. I can use any one of these, right?
Yep, because it's a rainbow.
Okay. I stroked a cat and got botulism. My symptoms were dead inside, persistent nodding, fishy burps. Think I'm a goldfish. Well, yeah, with fishy burps. So now I get this,
You
right?
take the top one. Only the top
Only
one.
the top
Only
one.
the top one.
I have 2 skulls now, but I get an outbreak.
Yep.
Misdiagnosis. You use the internet. Choose a player to discard their symptoms and collect a new set from the deck equal to their discarded amount.
Okay, so I discard these and draw 2 new ones.
Well, yeah, now that I can see them, I wasn't trying to look, but...
It doesn't matter. You have to.
Yeah, but I may not have... Oh, I have to use it right
Yeah,
then?
it's not a keeper card.
Oh, okay. Here are these, and this. Just, should I sell them over here?
Alright, so now it is my turn, so I'm going to draw 2 cards, and now it's your turn. So I kind of think they get the gist of the game now.
I think so.
So that's the game. We really think it's a fun game. I'm glad I bought it. I did buy it from Koi's Comics. I forgot to plug them at the beginning of the game. I spent like all my Christmas money on games there. I took their entire shelf of games pretty much, and so mostly all the games you'll be seeing in the next upcoming videos that came from Koi's. It is by a group called Sketchy Games from the UK. But no, we had a lot of fun playing it the other night with our friends, and even 2 players right now. It's fun. Mm-hmm. So thanks for coming. As always, if you haven't hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please get your friends to subscribe. And do we have any birthdays this week?
I think I'm a lot of... Well, it'll be a belated birthday by the time... Wait, no, it comes out tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it was Aunt Coco's birthday today, then.
Okay, well, happy birthday, Aunt Coco.
Yes, happy birthday. And I remembered it was my good friend Rebecca's birthday after we did our cheers, so I get a second cheers to my friend Rebecca. Happy birthday. Cheers.
So,
Oh, I want this one.
okay.
Well, you don't have to do the same one I'm doing. Hi. Or cheers.